right, let's talk about focus sheets. These are going to be used by all of our teachers, and they're for the purpose of any kids that are continually causing problems in the class. They'll have to go and focus in another classroom and fill out this sheet. As you can see, it has their name, date, and time that they left the classroom, and then they have to describe their behavior. For instance, if you're talking to your neighbor too much, or if you hit somebody in your class, or if you keep getting out of your seat, things like that. Then it says, which school rule or rules did this behavior go against? So for instance, if you were talking to your neighbor constantly, that would violate the rule of being respectful and responsible and ready to learn. So 3 of those rules at the same time. Then it says, why do you feel you acted this way? And you may not understand why you did, but you may. So you may say something like, I wanted my friend's attention, I wanted to be funny, something like that. And then it has a space that says, what will you do next time instead? And this is where you get to reflect on how you should have acted instead. Then your signature will be at the bottom, and then if you notice, look at the bottom, bum, 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 parent signature. This will go home with you, and you need to return it the next day. Because if you don't, what's going to happen is you will lose privileges. You won't get to go to recess and things like that until we get a parent signature on that. Here's what another form looks like, the student benched form. This is used in Mrs. Moore's class. Why did you get benched? And then there's a good graphic of how do you feel about what you did. Oh, I'm happy, not so happy, I'm sad. And then what would you do next time instead? So again, talking about how you're going to improve. And then it says, just like the last one, how have your parents sign below and return to class the next day. So get those. We want your parents to know what you're doing in class. And then finally, here's a first grade focus sheet. And it says, first of all, how am I feeling? Are you feeling angry, mad, sad, happy, scared at the time? And then you kind of circle what happened. You forgot to raise my hand before speaking multiple times, or you forgot to keep your hands to yourself, or you did not follow your teacher's directions. You just circle one of those and then tell them what you would do next time. Also, at the bottom it says, do you need to apologize to anyone? Yes or no, and did you apologize to them? And then again, parent and teacher signature at the bottom. So make sure that you're behaving properly, and you won't ever have to fill any of these focus sheets out. If you do have to fill them out, that's okay. We just want you to refocus and do better every day. This could take you 30 seconds to fill out, or it could take you 20 minutes if you have a bad attitude. But the thing is, we want you to refocus so that you are ready to learn. So hopefully you don't have to use any of these, but if you do, get it done and let's move forward. Now we're going to talk about empowering students, meaning giving you the power to stop bullies, teasing, fighting, anything like that at our school. You don't have to go and tell a teacher every time somebody does something to you, because you have the power to stop it. And we do that by using the Stop, Walk, and Talk program. So the first step in that is stop. As you can see here, it says, stop, I don't like that. And you hold your hand up in front of them so that they know, you're bugging me, you need to leave me alone. And usually they'll stop. What they should say is, oh, sorry, I shouldn't have done that, and apologize, or just stop completely. But if they don't, if they keep doing it or make fun of you, you need to do the next step, which is walk. Walk away from the situation. Get out of there. Because without you there, they will not be able to bug you, right? But if they, for some reason, want to follow you and keep teasing you, you go to the next step, which is talk. And that's where you go and tell an adult, a teacher or something, about what's going on. So that should finally solve your problem. But if you come up to a teacher and say, teacher, this kid's teasing me, and they'll say, did you tell them to stop, that you didn't like that? And if you say, well, no, I didn't tell him that, then they're going to say, go take care of your problem, because you can handle this problem. It's something that you can solve. You have the power to do that. So most of the problems here at school you can solve and don't need a teacher, but some do require a teacher. So there's our stop, walk, talk program. Let's watch a situation where this takes place. You can see they're playing a nice friendly game, and then somebody decides to tease somebody else. Yeah, check out that action.
Stop! I don't like.
Let's watch it again in slow motion from a different angle.
That.
Stop, I don't like that.
Now, when you're told to stop and that somebody doesn't like something, you can respond in a couple different ways. Mrs. Nielsen will let us know if the way that he responds is proper.
Baby. Okay, sorry.
If you feel like a room without
And if it continues from there, you just walk away. Perfect job.
Come back.
And look, he's left with nobody to tease. Here is one more situation played out perfectly.
I don't like that.
Stop,
Your clothes are still.
walk. Boom. Did you feel it? Someone's bugging me, I don't like it. Should I tell the teacher or start crying? I think I'll solve it on my own. I could lose it, yeah, I could beat him down, but I held it. Kept under control, I was waiting. Then I knew just what to do. Say, stop, I don't like that. 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 What if it doesn't work? Walk away, wait, walk away, wait, walk away, wait. What if that doesn't work? Talk to teach, talk to teach, talk to teach. Stop, I don't like that. If it works right, just let it be. Do not fight. You will be free. You can have the power to overcome your own problems. Say stop, I don't like that. 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 What if that doesn't work? Walk away, wait, walk away, wait, walk away, wait. What if that doesn't work? Talk to teach, talk to teach, talk to teach. I can resolve, I won't get involved, I will always be kind. So here I stand, an empowered kid solving my problems. Now I'm standing proud, no I won't lie down, and I will be loud. When I feel bugged and it bothers me, I won't take it. Say stop, I won't like that. Stop, I don't 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 like that. take control. Stop, walk, and talk.